Yo, what's up? Alright, I got my stream ready, and from the title, you already know what we gonna do today. I just don't know what song I'm gonna choose. I have a bunch of songs. Which one's my screen real quick? Hold up. There we go, there's my screen. Hello, you can see my OBS right here. Alright. So, you can see how I have all this organized. Like, this is all my builds on my games. This is all the games I have. Grab it back there. Here we go. There we go. Show tape audio, show tape songs, WAV audio. There we go. So I have all these songs. All right. So. Oh. Really? Huh. Well, great to see you're the first one in stream. All right. Let's see. What song do we want to do? What song? I already got this song all done and ready. I already got Starman on Phaz Anim. Talking Your Sleep already on Phaz Anim. No Sal's Birthday is a very big file. You know what? Look at another folder. This is edited. I have Last Night by Traveling Worldberries. And that is 40. Okay. And that is basically edited because I have background effects like this. So I got tape hiss, which is just long tape hiss. That is very loud tape hiss for very old shows. And normal tape hiss. And I got the speaker buzz. Very loud stuff. Anyways. Alright, well, let me go into... Let me reopen all this. Go to here, drive, R games, Rock-afire Reboot game. And this is the build I have. It's linked in the description of this live stream. So if you want, you can download it and run it on your computer. I do recommend you have a computer that can run Portal 2 at 60 FPS for the minimum settings of this game. Because if your computer cannot run Portal 2 at 60 FPS, you cannot run this game on minimal graphics. Because I can run it at a perfect 60 and my performance. Okay. So this is my CPU. This is how much RAM I have. DDR3, I know. Bug crap. I got a GPU. This is all of my GPU. Lots of good stuff. But yeah. Switch to game. Shut up. And bop. There we go. Alright, and closing out this Explorer. Nice. Yeah, but if you want, you can download the game while I'm playing it, and you can play it for yourself. The controls They're easy. I will explain it as I'm starting the game. If this could respond, there we go. Now I got to, there we go. Popped up right in front of me. Welcome to Rock-afire Reboot. Okay, so if this is all the settings I have, just because I'm streaming, I'm gonna put the resolution down like that and turn off VSync, turn off motion blur. VSync and motion. All right, and let's go to Rock-afire Explosion. So it's a really decent game. I did optimize my graphics, so hopefully my GPU should hop in overdrive if it's being used a lot. If you're wondering what my screen looks like right now, it kind of looks like this. Waiting for it to read from the thumb drive I have it on. If this would blow. Let me just do the screen. This is that's my entire screen. All right, now let me just go back to game capture. So we're in the game. The room starts out dark as hell, but we're in the game. Welcome to the Rock-afire. This is the room that you start out in. I know, it looks very weird. It's very empty, very dull. But if we go here, you show and open up the curtains, there we go. Yep. Here's Ralph, here's Earl. Earl's missing his hat, sadly. Got Duke, got Fats, Beach Bear, missing Mozzarella. We got Billy Bob, and down in there we got a full-on Looney Bird. It's a completely skinned show, and it is actually really optimized with Fizzbones. So that means they won't go nom nom nom, or I call it the nom effect, where their Fizzbones would overload on my computer and end up making their jaws go up and down very, very fast. Here, let me play a show. Let me play official data. I'm gonna play. Here, I haven't uploaded this one yet to YouTube, but I just want to show this one.
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world. Don't be afraid to try the greatest sport on the planet. Catch a wave. Pedal out, turn around and raise it, baby. That's all there is to the line raise. You gotta catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world. Not just a buzz, 'cause it's been going on so long. Catch a wave. If they're working for the fork and spoon and watch 'em, they'll hit the road and I'll be surfing soon. And when they catch a wave, they're sitting on.
So, if you're wanting the controls for the thing, so that little tilde thing right before the 1 on your keyboard, that is what I use to pause the show without using, that button. Not using that button. And then if I want to hide these panels, I just hit tab. And boom, the panels are out of here. And if I want to change what I want to do in the game, got these. The screenshot actually takes a picture at very high quality. But yeah, let me just up, back, and then go to record, new recording, open WAV audio. Been a while since I last created a show, so I was like, you know what? Might as well, because I have not made one. It's gonna look like I'm not doing anything right now, but currently I'm in the. Actually, let me just show you. There you go. Yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. So. All right. Right now I go to here, downloads, so it's faster to edit the show. So actually, before I even start making a show, I'm gonna do a quick listen over, which means going to my downloads. Don't mind what you see on my thing, because I just been downloading a hell of a lot of things, utility stuff, you know. Let me delete this real quick. Let me go here, edited web. So I'm gonna listen to this at a very low volume. So it's gonna start with the middle stage. Then it's gonna be Beach Bear singing. So I'm gonna start out with Beach Bear. Add segment, Beach Bear. All right. Head raise, head raise, head raise. So M and B. Oh yeah, one way they optimized it was when the mouth opened, they have the nose lower down as well. You know, good stuff. That's gonna be Duke. And then, as soon as it's done, it opens up the menu automatically, and I can just click that, click save, overwrite, and yes. Wait, what? How do you make Beach Bears? Beach Bears. Shaking. Oh, or you're having a shaking glitch where his arms like looks like they're strumming. A good tip is go into your settings and turn down your quality. If not, hold up. I recommend you turn like most of this down, like my settings, because it's a glitch with the Fizzbone system where your computer will be like or cannot compute fast enough, and it's like putting too much stuff on the computer, and yeah. So I recommend you turn down your settings a lot, because that will actually save you lots of trouble. So turn down your settings. Because this, look at the tech lights, look at that. Tech lights don't really work. They're just very goofy. Oh yeah, for the camera, for the flashlight, it's F, and then if you want to expand your flashlight, it's Alt, and then your scroll wheel. Controls the crouch, by the way. Anyways. let's go over, yeah, board, edit recording, new segment. Eyelid. Or an R. F. Where is... So I'm going to do... I'm gonna raise my volume again. Back to 50%. Oh yeah, and as you can hear in the background of this is actually pretty interesting. In the background, when you press it, you can actually hear a pop noise. Very interesting, because you can actually... okay, there you go, yeah. Yeah, if you lower your settings, that will actually help a lot with your bugs that you're getting on high end. Hold up. I got a honey bun in my room and I'm eating it. Sure, tell me anything. Keep it PG. Pay attention to chat so you say anything. Hmm? No, you can say anything in chat, just keep it PG. Even though I have like 2,000 words in my blacklist right now. But most of them are words you do not want to say on YouTube. There you go. All right. So now I'm going to do F. Right, I'm gonna do 8 and F. 8 is eyelids, F is cross eyes. Go to Ari in a minute.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling no pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
Alt scroll wheel.
I asked her to marry me, she smiled, pulled out a knife. The party just beginning, she said, your money or your life. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Now I'm back at the bar. She went a little too far. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
All right. Let me see this. All right. Let's be on. I bring up my flashlight. It's Alt scroll wheel. Grab my first. How do I bring out my flashlight again? It is. There's no controls for brightening up the flashlight. There's only controls for widening the aperture of your flashlight. And it's basically you hold down control while scrolling your wheel, and you can control how wide you want your flashlight. So if you want, you can have your flashlight be like that. This is very much horror game. This is weird horror game. Okay, horror game. Full bright mode. I just turn off my flashlight's pitch black. No, but the controls for the scroll for the flashlight is Alt, and then you use your scroll wheel. Scroll up is to expand it. Scroll down is to contract it. So. All right, now next controls. Oh yeah, but this is how many characters there are. All right, T and G. The leg kick. I like Fats. Fats is a cool guy. There's Duke. Here's what all the characters look like when they're powered up, but they have no animations on them. That smile into your face will terrify someone. All right. So I'm going to do the head turns. So T and G. Leave guitar raise. So yeah. I'm gonna do next I'm gonna do guitar raise, and then like right. Left arm, where's left arm? Okay, so there's V, which is the hand slide. Anyways, TG. We'll do the body lane as well.
She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about
All right, there we go. Okay. What do you want to tell me? What you need? You need a sneed for your sneed? Do you need a seed for your sneed? Program. Oh, so when you load up a map, you'll be like in this section. You'd be like this. So I usually go in here. I open up the curtains, which basically forces the curtains to be open. And then on the right side, you have customize, play, and record. Customize is where you can customize what your show looks like. Play is where you can play back shows without editing them. And then record is where you can make new shows. So if you want to make a new show, you could go here and put in a WAV audio, which is the only recording audio type that it supports. Then it converts it to the FHW, which is what the show takes. Then it goes to, you could go to edit recording. You could edit the segment. But if you go to edit segment and then, or add to segment, go here, you are able to delete bits or replace the audio. You come here, you're able to add to segment, and this is where you get all the special stuff. This game is called Rock-afire Reboot. It was a private build that was made, and then after it was canceled because issues, the creator uploaded it, or one of the people uploaded the final build to the archive, Internet Archive, and it's in the description of this live stream, where you can play shows, make shows, and enjoy what childhood in the 80s was like. But you can, this is basically a software where you can either play shows, and then you could, on top of that, you could program the shows themselves. You got characters like Billy Bob, Looney Bird, Minty Mozzarella, Beach Bear. This is not the only show that's in the game. This is not the only show. There's many other shows in this game. Even some I have never even heard of. This is the most complete build of the game that I can currently play. Now, let's go back into Beach Bear. Now, so, let's do his right arm. So, arm twist. Okay. H is this. Where is right wrist? There he is waving at you. Look at that. So before I even start, I want to get familiar. So this is is it Rock? Yeah, game's called Rock-afire Reboot. It is, I believe. Let me check the version real quick. Alright. Games. It is 1.34 pre-build 4, which really well put together for a pre-build. I'm running it as an exe. It's not a Unity project. So it's a full-on compiled build. So sadly, cannot edit it at all. You can only make shows in it. So weird because H and N, and then it's U for the arm out like that, and that's 6, or it's 7 like this. So 7 and U control the wrist. H and N controls the entire shoulder and elbow. So, all right.
She
There we go. Now, save that. Saves all the movements that I did previously. I programmed my first show. Nice. Congratulations. What song did you do? Or did you just do a random song that you found on your computer? Oh yeah. There's this one thing I've been keeping secret from my people on YouTube. I have started up a service where I am giving away my shows for free, no ifs and or buts, where I will take in your data, save it, and if I like the shows, I will upload them if I get permission from you. And then if you want, you can request shows, like for example, shows that I uploaded to my YouTube. You can request them personally from the forum. It's on my Game Jolt. If you go to my link tree in the description of my actual channel itself, it's on Game Jolt. Leads to my Game Jolt page. It's a friend invite thing, you know, follow invite thing. You go onto my Game Jolt, do all that special stuff, and or if you don't want to, you could just go into my feed of my Game Jolt page and then go for that article. It's just a bunch of stuff explaining how, why, if, and, or but. And it explains everything that you need to know. And then there is a form at the bottom, form link. You would fill that out, put in all the stuff that I say, and just name a show, name anything. And I do have a TOS on there to save my butt, just in case. Everybody agrees to it because it's required. So, want to let everybody know about that. And hopefully, oh yeah, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I look at it and respond to the responses. All right. Now, left arm, so V, and where's guitar rise? V5. V5. I'll fully animate this character.
car. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about
All right. Now, if you're wondering what my frame rate is, it's I'm looking at the entire show. It goes from 30 to 21 to 30. Yeah, good frames, very good frames. 30 FPS gameplay. What? Oh. Be a dream. Is that a dream song? Song about a dream? Well, I'm actually curious. Oh shit. Wrong thing. Oh. Curious. Actually kinda curious. I wanna hear what song you did. I'm actually really curious. What can be a dream? You mean life could be a dream? By the haircuts? Or crew cuts? What can be a dream? From paradise up above, I always feel love. That could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello, hello again. I'll meet again. Hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting pick. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I am looking at stream on my laptop while my PC is doing all the hard work. You can see at the bottom right, you can see my CPU usage. The green, so the white is the load on my CPU. Green is RAM. Yellow is the power in watts that my CPU is pulling. And the orange is the temperature of my CPU. I have that here because sometimes I play games that do a little too much on my CPU and it's screaming in pain. So right now it's 54 in my computer. Put my hand up to my top of my computer in the back where I can feel the heat. I can feel a slight amount of heat coming out of my computer. You have game? Yes, I do. I do have game jolt. You can see it right here. You can see a lot of stuff here. I close this. I'm actually curious. How much resources is this game pulling with these settings? So I go to performance. My GPU is at 65% utilization. CPU 75% utilization. Memory pretty steady, 7.1 gigs. Actually, I could probably just go here. Go to Rock-afire Reboot. This is as much. This is what the researchers are using. Power usage moderate. Moderate power. All right. But CPU taking a lot of CPU, a lot of memory. What's top? Yeah, it's on top of memory. Here's OBS right here. Using a moderate amount of power, but all right. Oh yeah, by the way, I can spawn stuff in like drinks, props, decorations, building blocks, animatronics, like where's Duke? Duke. Monster. Bird, kitty, ballooning window. Ah, yes. This one. Look how tall this dude is compared to me. Trying to find the actual Duke or Beach Bear. Pretty sure this will work. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Do not crash. Please. Oh. There we go. Here's Beach Bear. Look at him. Let me go back and play this so you guys can see what he looks like up close. He's linked with the one on the stage. Okay, wait, we're doing something else. Huh.
There at the bar, she heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all.
Alright. I'm just gonna destroy. Alright. Alright, now I'm just gonna. Oh, there's some metal cursor. Alright. I'm gonna do the kicking. Kick, 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 kick.
She's the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the room. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling no pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. I asked her to marry me, she smiled, pulled out a knife. The party just beginning, she said, your money or your life. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Now I'm back at the bar. She went a little too far. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
Okay.
Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about
Oh, this time it didn't automatically open. Okay. Alright. Alright, fits. Duke. So, Duke. Pretty curious. What does it look like back here? It's not even animated. Why is he looking right? Eyes. Oh, his eyes are looking left by default. Hey, Uncle Jack, what's up? Okay. Send it to me on Discord.
Talking
All right, now this one open up there. Some are not done. All right, let me check. Oh wait, you didn't send to me yet. All right. Hold up. But well, I'm checking Discord and everything. Hold up. I know. I'm pretty sure he knows already. Thanks for letting him know, anyways. I'm programming shows. Oh my god, if you guys saw the state of my keyboard at the moment, you would be crying in a ditch. Because so many keys are worn down. Oh my god. Anyways. Dukety. Alright. Alright, let me check. Alright, just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna look at your show tapes till after stream because I don't know if they're appropriate for my channel or not. I will check them out after stream. Stop staring at me. I just noticed his eyes have glitter. His eyes have glitter in them. Interesting. Alright. There we go. His eyes were stuck looking like that. Sometimes his hi-hat gets stuck down. So I'm gonna do 8 and then the Oh, did you fill out the form? Hold on, let me check. I have it bookmarked on my thing. Check real quick, see if you respond. No response. All right. Loading. Was it lagging? Okay. Well, I'm now gonna do Duke. Duke. All right, so I'm probably gonna do his eyes. All right. No. Give me a bit. Swing you. Do you want it? So stupid. All right. Now to get on with his eyes. His eyes. Double arm. Oh yeah, okay, so. Hold up. I'm gonna have to clear his entire left eye track. Hold up. Delete bits. This is what it's like to delete a bit. Alright. Duke. Duke's eyes left. Okay. And just in case, Duke eyes. Actually, let me go back to title. Editor. Right, and since this is so heavy on your computer, so this is the editor. Oh, rip to me. What is the stream breaking? Tell me what's happening. And Duke hi-hat is always on. So okay, so I need to clear Duke's hi-hat as well. And here's Beach Bear's data that I just wrote.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the room. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling no pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night.
Yeah. Nothing's going bad with my OBS, so guess it must be on all on your guys' end, so alright, Duke's hi-hat. Duke hi-hat. Jefferson. What, is stream not working? Where? What's happening? I have no idea what's going on, so you guys are gonna have to tell me.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the room. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I lowered the bitrate by at least 1,000 because I was running 6,000 kilobits per second. So I lowered down the bitrate. So hopefully the stream shouldn't be buffering as much, and if it's still buffering, let me know. Just let me know in chat. I will lower it down even more if I need to be. So. Alright, back to game. Duke. Alright, now it's time for the head movements. Head left and right. Alright. The head left and right is 4 and R. Ooh. And then I'll do his ears as well. right. Wait for it to save. There we go. Now, Duke. All right. So now I'm gonna do this. Thank you. Very 10 out of 10 show. I'm trying to make it close as authentic looking as possible. So now I'm gonna do the arms. Yeah. If you go to my game drill and you fill out the form that I have in there, that will give you, I will give you what you request from, if I have it. If you go to my game drill and you fill out the form. I'm gonna do a quick break from this so I could show off what the form is about. So, go to full screen. There we go. So open up my browser. I use Opera. Cry about it. Wait for this to load. Sorry about the flashbang. How the browser loads. All right. So I can go to bookmarks. Look at bookmarks on my other computers. There we go. So here it is. So this is first part. So I'm gonna do the, so I'm going to actually go to my game drill page real quick. Okay. Go bookmarks and environment. Nope. Game drill. There we go. So, game drill. What it looks like. Hold up. I have to hide my screen for this. All right. That is my game drill. Let me just go up here. My game drill page. I have 23 likes, 7 followers, 19 following. This is the pinned post. So in this article, so it like shows like I created a show tape. This is all what it's about. There's the actions. Form is a minor form with actions for all kinds of shows, such as official data, which are created in real life and converted to RR engine format, or RSHW, or self-made, which are shows that you, the community, have programmed and shared online. I see people create a ton of shows, but after a few months, the interest of their artistic creations fade. Form limitations. The Google form has many limitations. It might take weeks for your order to be processed and uploaded, and then I have to wait for people to download the tape so I can cancel the link so they download from, for example, if you wanted to upload a 2 GB show, it only supports up to 1 GB because the form uploads to a drive folder that I have an empty. Basically, it's just explaining why and everything. Bottom, you have the form link, and then you have my link tree. The form link leads to this form, where you would answer all these questions. So here you can be like this is like, so by the way, I'm rolling out this form out to other platforms to raise responses. So you'll either be uploading to the archive, requesting from archive support, or wanting to help by helping me. Wanting support is like want to help me is, what do you want to help? How do you want to help me? Automate, make /match bots, respond to responses, found a resource that might help in storing /sharing shows or other. and you like explain why and how can you contact me. And then support. Got the DMCA class, you know. Some people like to request stuff to be taken off the archive. Then you got requesting shows, where you can request the show with example formats. And then if you wanted, you can get a... Oh wait, am I sharing my... I'm not sharing my damn screen. What is going on? Why did it no worky? Here we go. Fuck. But this is the Game Jolt thing. The thing on Game Jolt. If it's freezing. Ugh. Well, this is the Game Jolt page. We're showing all this. Form link, link tree link, all this special stuff. Then that link goes here, has all these. Request shows if it's official data or CI data, which means I'm at the looking out for. Oh, hello, Crazy Cozy Fur Studios. Welcome to stream. Anyways, back to this. This is basically explaining like it's official data, and if when uploading shows and you don't know where it's from, you're like, honestly, I don't know. I will determine by looking at the show file itself and then determining if it's official or not. You got the format show, you got the formats, names, and then you got the upload area. Then right below you have where should I contact, and then I have the terms of service, which is just saying that you cannot, where I'm not responsible for such data files, computer software code, or music or audio files, sounds, autographs, videos, or other videos collectively, the content. No inappropriate. You have to be 13 to up. You have to be 13. So then I have it to where you have to accept it, and then if you want to, you can rate me on the thing. It's on my Game Jolt. So time to go. Actually, let me go back. Exit this. Go back to this game. Back here. All right. Here we go. Perfect. Look at Billy Bob. He's in his little chubby face. Beautiful boy. Very beautiful. He's mine. And then this one's just staring into my soul. All right. Segment. Duke. So
song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about
It looks so cool. It looks so real. Thanks. Yeah. The game's called Rock-afire Reboot. It's a game about making and animating or programming shows. There's Fats, Duke, Beach Bear, and Mitzi Mozzarella. Or says up there, actually. Then the Ralph and Earl show. He still looks into my soul. Yeah, but right now we're just in an empty room with these guys. Very depressing, I know, right? I go through one more time with Duke.
was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room. She lowered the boom. Last night, thinking about last
Well, I'm trying to figure.
last night. Thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
This is birthday spider up here.
I was feeling the pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
All right. Now it's time for Mitzi Mitzi. All right, so every time you look at his pupils, wait. Yeah, the pupils turned white every time you looked at me. It's because I have my flashlight on and it just turns to Discord light mode. So, you know. Also, I think there's a room back here. Here. Oh. That scared the shit out of me. That's a bug. If you walk into a symbol, trigger. Hi, Dookie. Hi, Duke. You can see the polygons. Back here you got the sun. And I believe behind here you got the moon. Yep, right here. That's the moon. Here's Billy Bob and his happy, beautiful little face. I love the bird. It's so cute. And then over here you got Looney Bird. Oh, and you got the letter from Looney Bird. Aaron never really released how he did that. Aaron never released how he did that. So, all wonders. If I go to Looney Bird, Looney Bird, Looney. G. Looney Bird. Alright, well, I'm gonna do Mitzi. see. Oh, that's fats. What's the thing for his hand to go down? Very interesting. All right, now back to Mitzi. Mitzi. Nice. Great to see. OBS, congratulations. I gotta sit there for half an hour setting it up and it become an actual setup to where you can actually stream. Don't even begin to ask me what the hell happened, how I got my OBS doing all what I need to do. I just got trial and error. Alright. Mouth. Mouth. Head up. I gotta stop that early because I was messed. So we got body turn. We'll do head turn and body turn. There we go. It looks so cursed seeing her lower body move, but her face stays still.
She was light on her feet, leaning up to her room, and she lowered the boom. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling the pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
I asked her to marry me, she smiled, pulled out a knife. The party just began, she said, your money or your life.
Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Now I'm back at the bar. She went a little too far. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Hold up, itching my ear. And no, I'm not doing the Santa. I am not doing Uncle Clunk. No. Uncle Clunk is one of the hardest characters to operate. I mean, Billy Bob, he's so simple that he had his own control board that like staff can actually use to like move around his body. Is there any DP top? Okay. House lights don't work. What? We got him. I'm just looking at lights real quick. All right. All right. I have no idea what that light is for. What light is that? 7? Gobo. Oh, 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 where, fats? No, prop characters. Uh, 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 uh. Choo choo! There's Gobbo. He is so disturbing. There's Choo Choo and Gobbo. We got moon rays, F, sun rays. So these are the prop characters. But we go to, oh, nope. Go to Bethel. That's no. Channel lights. 2 things in there. Top floods. There we go. Oh, epilepsy warning. Can't strobe. Uh. Those are light bulbs inside of his organ. Alright. Mouth. Head up. Mouth and head up with eyelids.
There at the bar, she heard my guitar.
What is
She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the boom.
Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was steaming with heat.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling the pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
I asked her to marry me, she smiled, pulled out a knife. Then parted at the beginning, she said, your money or your life.
Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Now I'm back at the bar. She went a little too far. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last
Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, it's E. Alright. Now I'm gonna do eyes left, eyes right, and then body lean. Cool. So K UJ, which is this. UJM. No, 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 no. Welcome back, welcome back. Wait, why is there... Wait, you keep changing your profile picture. Why are you changing your profile picture? Let me go to your channel. Hey, you keep changing your profile picture. Oh, is that the Mitzi on my stream? Or... Oops. Don't mind me just looking at your... Well, close out that. And close out the tab where I had my... After a couple months, still no responses. Let's go, baby. Oh. Welcome back, Applejacks. I am halfway done with Mitzi. Halfway done with Mitz, so after that, I'm gonna go to this big guy. This big hungly dunkly gorilla. Cuddly gorilla. Up and down the hill. Up and down the thrill. Ah. Boom, boom. Up and down the thrill. Up and down.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Let's see, I'm gonna do her armory for NV. For VM.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet.
I'm just gonna do
She was light on her
I'm just gonna do the mouth. I'm just gonna do the mouth and ear. I gotta test. Where's the ears at? Ears. GB. So if I do both ears and M.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the broom. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Oh, she is so perfect. All right, time to take a stretch break. I stand up and stretch for a minute so I can get my posture back. Question. (2:31 a.m.) The hour. I've only drum. Sitting down, going back to the game. Ugh. Welcome back after changing your profile picture again and again. You really need to stop changing your profile picture. I swear they should limit how many times you could change it. If not, have like a preview. Actually, I'm pretty sure they already have a preview. Anyways. Bats. 5. This is Fat's head's controls. But for now, I'm just gonna do his mouth.
far. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room. She lowered the boom. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above,
I'm gonna restart that because I was looking away, not paying attention half the time. I know you guys are getting upset with this song because it's being played so much.
She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet.
Alright, anybody still in chat? Still in here? No? Dang, I'm by myself. I'm an unintended child. Untended. Nah, just don't worry about me. What's... Where's my lid? B8.
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. We went up to her room, and she lowered the boom. Last night, thinking about last night. Thinking about last night.
Down below, they danced and sang in the street. While up above the walls was gleaming with heat.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. I was feeling the pain, feeling good in my brain. I looked in her eyes, they were full of surprise. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night.
I asked her to marry me, she smiled, pulled out a knife. The party just beginning, she said, your money or your life.
Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Now I'm back at the bar. She went a little too far. She done me wrong. All I got is a song. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, talking about last night. Last night, talking
Ugh. Hold up. Checking OBS. Work. Is it working? Check. 1, 2, 3. Looking at my live stream on YouTube. And yeah, it's working. Alright. OBS really hates me. Alright. More facts. Alright. Put tab. Alright. Let me do do that. I'll just do this and then the body lean. Thinking of redoing all the mouths. So after this, after doing facts, I'll redo all the mouths. All right. Now, seven UJ. Just basically Oh, you wanna know how to share your screen? Okay. Here. Let me show you. So when sharing your screen, you have scenes, which is basically a collection of a bunch of things. Because I got game capture, starting soon, ending soon, BRB, transition page, which is a work in progress still. And you got the entire screen. The entire screen is the like, comment, and subscribe thing, which is basically this. But if you want to share your screen, you have to use a thing called display capture, or if you want to capture your game, you're going to have to capture, you're going to use game capture. You want to do an image slideshow? All right. Well, there you go. Image slideshow. You want to do your browser? It's oh. Your browser. I'll remove that. Yeah, slideshow, all that special stuff. In my basically, you want to use game capture if you want to capture your game, or if you want to capture your entire desktop, you can capture screen or display capture. Ugh. That's a little tip. I'm going back to the actual game. So I'm going to go here. Delete bits. Duke mouth. I want to delete the mouth movements of every character. Okay. Look at you, every voice. Okay. Delete him. To or hate. That's fat. Well, you could see the layout of all the bits. Fat. Body lean to fat. Tap, tap, tap. Head. Mouth. Oh. Dude, where is Fats's thing? You got arm, elbow, foot, tap, body lean, best. Again. Oh, there's his mouth. All the way on the page before. Nothing. Why does this page exist if it's nothing? Same with this one. There we go. Beach bear's mouth. Alright. Her mouth is perfect. So I need to go here. Go. Now Duke. That's Beach bear. B. quiet. Okay, so
She was there at the bar. She heard my guitar. She was long and tall. She was the queen of them all. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet.
I'm just gonna do the mouths one by one. Alright, so which one's this? This one is Beach Bear. Beach Bear has his mouth being M. M for mouth.